way you got the land. These fucking proud ass devils, man. But go ahead, enjoy it. Going back to that Lamentations, was that 2 or 4 and 20?
4 and 21.
4 and 21. Right. Rejoice. You know, O daughter of Edom. Rejoice about the position you're in right now. Go ahead, what you got, huh?
This is Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
So how did the so-called white man get into power? He didn't get into power in an honest way. He didn't even get into power by fighting a war, a fair war.
Khan is right. Khan is right.
You know? He got into power by the Most High put his ass into power. You know? But it was prophesied how he was going to get it. He was going to, matter of fact, let's get that Genesis 27. And where it say that, talk about Esau's blessing, he wept out to Isaac. Is there any blessing for me? Right. Get that real quick. Because it's prophesied. That's your blessing, that you was going to get the riches of the earth. You know? That you was going to have the mineral possession over the mineral resources. But how was he going to get it? By way of the sword. And not even, honestly. You know, you go to battle, it's rules of engagement, man.
Yeah, Khan.
And Esau don't abide by that. You know?
Yeah, that's one.
Like he lied, like when you go in, I forget the story, but basically when you go into the Napoleon Wars, Esau put out a false reading or a false result on the war, you know, and to basically get control over to buy up all the stock, you know, and you have to go and do your own research because I'm kind of rusty on that. But basically, if you go into the Napoleon Wars and with the Rothschilds, they were responsible for a news article going out saying that I believe that the French had won the war. The French had won the war. I have to. Hey, this brother know. Hey, what's that? Them Napoleon Wars. Remember the Rothschilds were responsible for putting out that false news article about the French that won, or was it the British that won?
That Napoleon won, but Napoleon was defeated.
Right. That like I said, that Napoleon won the war, but they actually were defeated. So everybody went and sold all they basically cashed in on they stocks and shit. And when they did that, the Rothschilds, they bought up everything, you know. And I'm just bringing that out as an example. They don't deal honestly when in anything, even in war. It's all they fight a war based on deception. You got it?
Just with that just down here with the Battle of San Jacinto, they knew that Jake, man of the tribe of Issachar, like to take the siesta time off. They gonna attack them when they was they knowing they do it. They knowing that they take those siestas, so they're gonna attack them when they was at the time of the siesta instead of taking them straight up.
Hey, nah, go ahead.
Nah, but you good.
Not gonna say to back you up. During the time of the Greeks was coming in, fucking up the tribe of Judah, Benjamin and Levi, on the Sabbath day when they knew that on the Sabbath we rest.
Yeah.
A lot of times, you know, we might drink,
and chill.
Be full, you know.
Be merry, yeah.
And while we, basically while it's a rest, they knew that was our rest day, Sabbath day, they would come in and war against us on the Sabbath because they knew the Israelites were so devoted to the law that they wouldn't fight. You know? They knew the Israelites wasn't gonna fight. But it came to a point in time that I believe Judas Maccabee, Judas Maccabee said we can't just keep letting them just kill us on because it's the Sabbath, we're gonna have to start fighting.
Yeah,
you know.
They also did that with World War II. Japan was messing their ass up, so they had to drop that bomb on them, man, to get rid of them. They couldn't take them. All right.
Right. So what we was at in the scripture?
Yeah, about Esau's blessing. It's Genesis 27 and 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac's father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
All right, so go over that again, all right?
Okay.
The part about him having the fatness of the earth.
Okay.
Esau.
And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
Yeah, thy dwelling should be the fatness of the earth, meaning Esau is going to have the acquired wealth in the earth. You know? Land. Esau is going to have land, you know? The mineral resources on the land.
That's the fatness of it. You got the core of it right there.
Hey, didn't they, what they was doing in the, when was they had the California gold rush? When was that? During that time period, what? They was getting all the gold, digging, doing all the gold mining and shit. So wherever the gold's at, the oil, the cotton, the sugar cane, and other natural gases, all that, man. Esau wanted, and they got it.
Herbs, spices, they take everything.
You know? But how they gonna get it?
They got the patent on the herbs and the spices.
How were they able to dig freely and just take the gold for themselves? Because they stole the land from the Native American Indians. They raped, robbed, and murdered to get this land from the tribe of Gad and the tribe of Reuben and even Issachar, dealing with what you know as America, the United States of America. You know? So these devils got some fucking nerves, man, to be proud that they on top, that, oh yeah, I got money, I got land, you know? And you got it based on rape, robbery, and murder. You didn't get it honestly and work hard for it. These devils don't work hard to get where they at. They get put in positions and they get left with inheritance, you know?
Yeah, even on these everyday jobs, you have the father, the uncle, the son, all of them, they all be working on these jobs, especially union jobs. You work like pipe fitting, plumbing, boiler making work,
electricians,
all in the refineries, all of them be all kinfolks with each other, man.
Yeah, but they'll limit Jake.
Yeah.
They'll tell Jake that you can't have a brother or too many family members working for the company and shit.
Yeah, but like I've been going into this since we've been out here, that shit is about up, man. You're gonna have to give that up. You done over here?
Yeah, read the 40th verse again.
Read the 40th verse again and then jump over to Job 20 where it say all that he gonna have to everything that he swallowed down, he gonna have to give up some to that effect.
Okay, the 40, this Genesis 27 and 40. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shall serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Right, so that prophecy was gonna happen after he broke the yoke off his neck, because Esau served us during what the scholars call the Dark Ages or the Middle Ages. Esau was in slavery up under us, you know. Esau was up under the so-called Negroes, Haitians, and West Indians during the time of the Middle Ages, you know? And then around the mid-1300s, going into the 1400s, Esau was in the process, he was breaking that yoke, or the yoke off his neck, or coming out of servitude, you know? And that's when he was gonna have the fatness of the earth. And they're gonna do it by and get it or dwell in the. It said the scripture say dwell in the fatness of the earth. But he was gonna do that by way of the sword, by way of waging war against the world. You know, waging war against the planet Earth. All right. All right, go ahead. Then you want to bring out Baruch?
Yeah. You want that right now?
No, it don't matter.
Yeah. I'm going to read the Job. It's Job 20:10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the seed of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not.
When it says though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, it means Esau don't come out directly and tell you that, look, what I'm doing is wicked. You know, he tell you that his wickedness is love, is prosperity, is peace, and that's all bullshit. So get that real quick, get it in Psalms, is that 55 and 20 or 19? Right? Psalm 55, 19, I think. That is?
Is it Psalm 55, 19? No, it's
Where's
21.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Psalms 55, verse 20. He had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him, and had broken his covenant.
Hey, that goes into what we was just speaking on about the so-called white man taking over the tribe of Gad and Reuben, you know, and taking their land. Go ahead.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Right, because that's how the so-called white man get down. Esau comes with them smooth words, and then his smooth words can even come in the form of legislation or decrees that he write down. It's worded to where you say, you know, this is just, this is fair. And then he gonna renege on this contract. Go ahead.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Right, I love you. You gonna prosper. We gonna live in harmony and peace. All along in the back of his head, he can't wait to stab you in the back to overthrow you. Go ahead.
But war was in his heart.
But war was in his heart. See? That's it.
His word was softer than oil.
Woo, that's soft, boy. The scriptures, hey, the scriptures, I like the way, you know, the Most High put that. You know? That's the psalmist that David. Yeah. Right, but you know, David was the psalm of David, but it's still the Most High's word, you know. Now, softer than oil, that's soft, man. Go ahead.
Yet were they drawing swords.
So yeah, that's the MO of the so-called white man, to come with fair speech. And they still do it to this day.
Oh yeah,
They'll tell you on the job you can advance in 3 months. You can get a raise in 3 months. 3 months come around, you ain't got shit. 3 years come around, you got 50 cents, $1. You know?
Hey, if you attempt, they'll tell you in 3 months you'll be hired on. They'll probably lay your ass off. They'll know they're not gonna hire you. They're just using you to get over a hump, meet some deadlines, hire a bunch of temps, and they looking to get full-time employment, and then they'll lay your ass off at the end of that 3 months.
Once they achieve their agenda, then boom, your services are no longer needed.
Yeah, or they'll extend it. You'll be expecting, okay, well, it's been 3 months. There's a possibility for rehire. Oh, well, we got a few more months, and we're going to start bringing people in.
Yeah.
Right, then like in that movie Pursuit of Happiness that Will Smith played in, he was trying to work hard to get into that internship program so that he can, you know, start making money. And he did all that work to get into the program, and then when he got there, he said, they told him, you don't get paid for it. And he said, I was unaware that I didn't get paid for basically said, I'm gonna have to make another decision now. You know, that's the fucking deceit. Nothing going on.
Yeah, he just riding around. Noise.
Yeah, man. Now let's go back over here.
Yeah, let's read it again. Like you're saying right here, we talking about earlier, just Job 20 and 10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods.
Yeah, you got Edomites that will tell you, oh, I don't hate black people. I'm not racist. I got black friends.
Yeah.
Here's $1. Here's a sandwich.
Yeah, con. Especially if you know that when I was younger, the Edomites used to come into the hood